enough. I mean, everybody's described him in so many different ways. I've been fortunate to see him for 8 years do a lot of things that are pretty much superhuman at times. Point guards don't do what he does. They're not built that way. There might be some that can probably shoot better. There might be some that probably can do certain things better, but there's nobody in the history of the game that can do what he does throughout the stat sheet. I used to always say he's going to probably go down as the third best point guard ever, but I think he's past one, and he's going to go down as probably the second best. And one is obviously Magic. What he does, there's no point guard has ever done it. Nobody. And for him to average 4 triple doubles in 5 years, what Oscar said about him was, to me, that was real. He's doing MVP type things every game. And he's an MVP winner every night on the floor and off the floor. But if he was selfish, he would have had a 20-20 game. But he was very comfortable only shooting 3 shots at halftime. Not a lot of star players in this league are comfortable only taking 3 shots at halftime. But you guys know how I feel about him, and it's not because I think he's a cool dude and a great family. That's a big part of it, but I see what he does every day. To our group, to our locker room, to all of our young guys. It's not easy coaching young guys, and that's what he does. We're lucky we got 2 really high-level leaders in Brad and Russell to help those young guys develop and still want to win games along the way. And we don't believe in rebuild. We fought through a lot, but the guy's going to go down as one of the biggest winners in the game. And that position, what he's done is, you can critique him all you want, but the guys that matter to me, I mean, that he's as high as the level as a player in this league has ever seen. Well, I mean, it was a big game. We've tried to focus on, I've always coached that way. Just every game is a big game. We got, in a normal season, you have 82 tests, and you either get an A or you get an F. And that's how I've always been that way. And you focus on the next game. That's the great thing about sport. You get to find out the results right away. You don't have to wait, a couple of days to get your grade. You know right away. Some of you probably didn't do too well in your SAT, but you got to wait some time to get that score. Irvine's hard to get in. It's hard to get in, but I had to wait a couple of weeks to get that. It wasn't on because I was a basketball player. I was a student. Well, I knew he would bring a winning, competitive toughness edge to our team, and we're going to need that, and we needed that. But he just brings a winning spirit. It's unfortunate our fans, well, at least now we get 2,100 fans that get to see it. What's really amazing is that before the game, he runs down to the end of the court and looks at the crowd and gets them all pumped up. And you can see the connection. Each fan thinks he's doing it for him. And he is. Russell loves the game, and he competes, and he loves to play for the fans, even on the road. I mean, you see on the road, he gets those fans riled up, and certain fans in certain places say things that are very inappropriate, but for the most part, they get him fired up. But I knew when we acquired him that he was going to help. And the thing that when I talked to him, he knew that Brad's the best player on this team, and Brad is going to keep leading this team, and he was going to help Brad along the way, because it's hard. What's Brad done in the last 3 years without, with John being hurt, and he was, we made that pivot when we knew that we were going to have more of him for a while, that Brad had to lead a lot of these young guys. That's hard. He did a good job doing it, but now he has a partner to do it. And he's never, like I've said, he's only had problems with maybe a few teammates that didn't want to play hard. And those are the ones that are talking. Those are the ones that tell you hey, make sure you don't put my name in the article. But bottom line is, those are the ones you shouldn't give any credit. You shouldn't even talk to those guys because those are the ones that never played hard. Those are the ones that are just stealing money. They just wanted to check. Russell doesn't get along with anybody that doesn't compete. And you don't have to be an all-star talent. All you got to do is just play hard. Play hard. We have guys that just play hard. He likes all of our guys. Well, our three-guard lineup. That's another good thing about Brad. Brad's a playmaker. I mean, it's like we didn't even talk about Brad, what he does. He missed a couple of shots that he would normally make, but he's just steady. He's steady. He just plays the right way. He had 6 assists. Our three-guard lineup had, Raul had 8 assists. Ish came in and created some opportunities for scoring opportunities for himself and his teammates. But we got a good team. We've been playing pretty well, and we play hard. And tonight, I mean, they put so many little lineups out there, and it was hard. And the way they moved the ball in attack, both teams were scoring. But when you have that little lineup, it's hard for you to get stops as well. And that's what we put up 154 points, but we gave up 141. We're not happy with that, and we're going to have to play much better on this road trip. Road trip's going to be hard. We're playing against 5 teams that are competing for playoff position or competing for their playoff life. So we're going to have to play well in this trip. It's definitely going to be a tough trip, but we're looking forward to going out and taking care of each game and not focus on the next game.